Answer. Praise be to Allah One. It is the day on which the religion was perfected and Allah's favor was completed. In Al-Saheehayn it was reported from Umar ibn al-Khattaab, may Allah be pleased with him, that a Jewish man said to him, O Ameer al-Mu'mineen, there is an ayah in your book which you recite. If it had come to us Jews, we would have taken that day as an Eid festival. Umar said, which ayah? He said, this day I have perfected your religion for you, completed my favor upon you, and have chosen for you Islam as your religion. Al-Maa'idah 5:3, Interpretation of the meaning. Umar said, we know on which day and in which place that was revealed to the Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. It was when he was standing in Arafaah on a Friday. 2. It is a day of Eid for the people who are in that place. The Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, Yom Arafaah, the day of Arafaah, Yom al-Nar, the day of sacrifice, and Ayam al-Tashriq, the 3 days following Yom al-Nar, are Eid festival for us, the people of Islam. These are days of eating and drinking. This was narrated by the authors of Al-Sunan. It was reported that Umar ibn al-Khattab said, that is, the ayah this day I have perfected was revealed on a Friday, the day of Arafaah, both of which, praise be to Allah, are Eids for us. 3. It is a day by which Allah swore an oath. The Almighty cannot swear by anything except that which is mighty. Yom Arafaah is the witness day mentioned in the ayah interpretation of the meaning. By the witnessing day, Friday, and by the witness day, the day of Arafaah. Al-Bureau 85:3. It was reported from Abu Hurairah, may Allah be pleased with him, that the Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, the promised day is the day of resurrection, the witness day is the day of Arafaah, and the witnessing day is Friday. Narrated by Al-Tirmidhi and classed as Sahih by Al-Albani. It is the odd, that is, odd-numbered, witr, by which Allah swore in the ayah interpretation of the meaning. And by the even and the odd, Al-Fajr 89:3. Ibn Abbas said, the even is the day of Al-Adha, that is, 10th to al-Hijjah, and the odd is the day of Arafaah, that is, 9th to al-Hijjah. This is also the view of Ikrimah and Al-Dahaq. 4. Fasting on this day is an expiation for 2 years. It was reported from Abu Qatada, may Allah be pleased with him, that the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, was asked about fasting on the day of Arafaah. He said, it expiates for the sins of the previous year and of the coming year. Narrated by Muslim. This fasting is mustahab for those who are not on high. In the case of the one who is on high, it is not sunnah for him to fast on the day of Arafaah, because the Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, did not fast on this day in Arafaah. It was narrated that he forbade fasting on the day of Arafaah in Arafaah. 5. It is the day on which Allah took the covenant from the progeny of Adam. It was reported that Ibn Abbas, may Allah be pleased with him, said, the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, Allah took the covenant from the loins of Adam in the moon, that is, Arafaah. He brought forth from his loins all his offspring and spread them before him, then he addressed them, and said, am I not your Lord? They said, yes, we testify. Let you should say on the day of resurrection, verily, we have been unaware of this. Or lest you should say, it was only our fathers aforetime who took others as partners in worship along with Allah, and we were merely their descendants after them. Will you then destroy us because of the deeds of men who practiced al-Batil, that is, polytheism and committing crimes and sins, invoking and worshipping others besides Allah? Al-Arafaah 7. 172-173, Interpretation of the meaning. Narrated by Ahmad and classed as Sahih by Al-Albani. And there is no greater day than this and no greater covenant than this. 6. It is the day of forgiveness of sins, freedom from the fire and pride in the people who are there. In Sahih Muslim it was narrated from Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her, that the Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, "There is no day on which Allah frees more people from the fire than the day of Arafaah. He comes close and expresses his pride to the angels, saying, 'What do these people want?' It was reported from Ibn Umar that the Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, Allah expresses his pride to his angels at the time of Isha on the day of Arafaah, about the people of Arafaah. He says, 'Look at my slaves who have come unkempt and dusty.'" Narrated by Ahmad and classed as Sahih by al-Bayani. And Allah knows best.